Welcome to my house. Buck here. It's bait shop time. Saturday night. We're off on another adventure. This one should be not too shabby. Try to try to pick something that's a little more interesting than we just got done doing all those missions, all the mastering. I know a lot of you guys are still in doing those mastering missions, and that's cool. That's why we got the videos up there for you. Hit them up. It'll help you out for sure. And remember, if you do watch one of them and you're not a subscriber and it happens to help you complete a mission, you know, little kickback there. Bump that like button on that video. We appreciate that. That helps everybody out here. And if you're not a subscriber, think about it. Think about that. 500 some videos out there for Fishing Planet alone. It'll help you get the job done, I'm pretty sure. Welcome, folks. Welcome. Another week. This week, we're going hunting tonight down to the Pelican State, and we're going after a couple of particular fish. So they got a lot of fish down there. A lot of fish at Quanchkin. I mean crappie, black and white, cane pickerel, bluegills, warmouth, bowfin, and of course, freshwater drum. I don't even want to go fishing for a red ear for quite a while. Not after that last mission at Blue Crab with the red ear. My goodness. Glad I only had to do that thing 4 times. I couldn't handle much more of that one, that's for sure. So, the other stuff that's in there, the other fish, what we're going to be. Oh, Buck, you're not even on you. There it is. Yeah, that looks pretty good. It's on you. We're chasing bass tonight, folks. We're going to chase some bass. And Quanchkin's got, they hold a bass tournament here, so there's good sized bass on this water. Largemouth. Other than that, you're basically talking spotted bass and white bass. So that's kind of the bass that we got going on. That's what we're going to be after tonight. Mainly the largemouth bass. We'll probably pick up a few spotted bass here and there. The white bass are at a different location than where I fish for my largemouth. So we probably won't deal with them too much. I don't know. We might get a hold of them. Baits for the bass. So we're fishing for these bass. You're going to want small minnows. Small minnows, definitely, and shiners. That's basically all you need for bass, really. Now, the white bass, I think it's the white bass. The white bass hits on the night crawlers there, and the spotted bass will actually hit on natural eggs. So you want to make sure you have some of them. Have them in your bag just in case it's a burned out day and you can't get nothing to hit on them shiners or small minnows. Carry some of this stuff here with you too. Right? Now, the other fish that we're going searching for are the cats, guys. There's three cats down here. You got the channel, the blue cat. I believe it's a channel cat down there, and we got a flatheads. Now, flatheads, gotta love fishing for these guys. These guys get pretty big. I think right now the flathead down there is 70 pounds. The blue is 83, and the channel's 30 pounds. So that's something to think about. That's what we're going after there. We're going after, 70 pound, 83 pound catfish. Now these bass, 12 pounders. Okay, so our gear, we're going to make sure we're just geared up to catch 12-pound bass, and we'll be good with that tonight. The catfish, we want to make sure that we got stuff that's going to handle at least 83 pounds. All right, so we'll do that accordingly. Also, what else is up there on the bait? As far as your cats go, leeches for your bait. They love leeches. Your medium cut, your large cut bait, large minnows, crawfish. What else is I have out there? Oh, now, you know what's really weird, though? The channel cat will actually eat pet food and blood. So, pet food and blood for that channel cat. Pull that in your bag also. You want to do that. What else? Did you even throw a picture? Yeah, you did get the alligator gar up there, Buck. Wonderful, my man. All right. Alligator gar. Well, for him, he's a shiner. He is a minnow. He is a cutbait type dude. And the only other thing that's kind of weird is since it's Halloween, and I did pull out my Halloween sticks, by the way. It's in October. I'm not as bad as Walmart and the other stores. I at least wait till the month of October before I start sporting Halloween gear. Not like the rest of my neighborhood around here that we didn't even get our pools closed and there was Halloween crap all over the neighborhood. All right. I mean, I love Halloween. Don't get me wrong. It's Buck's favorite month. But, I mean, come on. Let's get now. We won't even get Thanksgiving here, and the Christmas stuff will be out. You know that. Thanksgiving won't even be here. I don't even think we'll make it to Halloween before we see the Christmas stuff everywhere. That's so the kids can spend 9 months agitating their parents. I want. I'm talking because nobody's watching the stream. Gotta love that. I'm all by myself tonight. I think I'm gonna be all by myself the whole night. This is gonna be perfect. Buck loves being by himself. All right. So we talked a little bit about the baits there. What we do? Did we talk about the gars? Yes. And that's why I got them up there. I got the rotten minnows. I don't know where I got them from. I guess a Halloween event, but they were in my bag still. So I'm gonna bring some rotten minnows along, and we'll tag a couple of them on the line there for them gar. See how we do with that. What else here now? Let's talk a little bit about the lures for these guys. The lures for bass. Just about anything you got in your bag, a bass is going to bite on it. You can rig it up that way for sure. Casting spoons, jigs, spinner baits, worms, crankbaits, poppers, walkers, buzz baits with a worm on it. They're pigs. They'll eat almost anything. So you can't catch a bass on a lure, especially in this game. You're in trouble. Go back to the beginning and watch Buck's videos. We'll help you out there a little bit. The cats. Now, a lot of people don't fish catfish with lures. Even in real life, a lot of folks around here don't. I mean, we fish for it with live bait, great big circle hooks in the middle of the night with a case of beer in a cooler. Don't get much fishing done, but that's how we fish for catfish. But they will hit on your soft baits. In this game, I have a lot of fun fishing for catfish in this game on rubber. So your craws, your crayfish, your shads. Now, believe it or not, the flatheads and the blues will hit on crankbaits. So when you're down there, if you're cranking away for bass, you're liable to catch one of these blue catfish or the flathead catfish. They will hit on a crankbait. Absolutely. What else for the lures, Buck? Oh, the gar. They like crankbaits also, and they like the shads. So that's kind of, I think I have them rolling. Do I have them rolling? I hope so. Are the lures not moving? Oh, maybe I made the lures stationary. No, they're moving. Okay, thank goodness. Like bass jigs. Bass jigs are great. In this water, I like to fish. I like to fish buzzbait a lot with a worm backer. I like that at this place. I don't have one rigged up. We'll go over there in a little bit and take a look at my sticks. In fact, I'm not baited up with anything. I got sticks in there. I managed to get the sticks all in that I wanted to take, but I didn't get a chance to throw the bait up. So I thought for the last 15 minutes we'd go we go talk about these things, and we talked about the bait, so we get some of the gear going, our hook sizes and baits, and we'll go through that with each stick that I got over there. So, with that being said, Buck, let me see. Did you call? Did you handle everything? Yeah, you got all your notes. Everything's checked off. Oh, that alligator gar we're hunting tonight, folks. Right now, current one on the board, 99 pounds. So, want to make sure that you got something that will handle a uni if you're coming here to Quanchkin. Now, this lake is only a lake. It's only level 26, so you can get in trouble on this lake real easy because level 26 poles and 99-pound fish don't go together well. Just saying. So keep that in mind. Keep your hook size down. Otherwise, you're cutting the line. You're letting them go. I mean, there are no boats here. You can't fight them with a boat. That's for sure. So you can run around as much as you want, but eventually they're going to get you. Luckily, it's got enough line on there they can't spool you here. That's a good thing. You can't get spooled, so we'll be all right there. With that, let's jump over. You got that up right, Buck? Let's see what you got over there. It's loaded. Oh, that worked real nice. Good. All right, guys. First up, tonight, my light stick. Where's your cursor out here, Buck? There it is. All right, light stick tonight's going to be the, like I said, I broke out the Halloween gear. So we're talking this purple bat. 13-pound setup. Now, this is heavier than you can buy in the store. 11 pounds is all we get in the store. This has got 13 pound. It's got a 13.2 pound reel. So very nice, very strong there. And I'm probably running 15. Oh, I'm not today. See, I went nice. I'm running 12 on this. Why did you gear that up for 12, Buck? Normally when I fight them big fish, I run 15 pound on this. I probably brought 15 pounds just in case. But we're hunting bass, so it won't matter here. That's what we're hunting with this stick. We're definitely not hunting the gar. So, with that being said, I got a 4-aught hook on there. Let's bait this guy up. Right off the bat with the bass and this setup, I think what we'll do with this guy here was, oh, you're at home, Buck. You need to be in your backpack, my friend. That's where all your bait is. There's nothing at home. Let's go with, how about we do a shiner on this one? We'll do small minnows on this guy. All right, throw small minnow on there, 4-aught hook. All right, next up in line, brought my spinning rod here. That's the next one, the spooky spin. This is a 19.8 pound gear. Got 19.8. Please, Buck, tell me you didn't put 25-pound test on it. 20 pound. All right. I must have. I did these up. That's why I wasn't ready. I did these up last night, so I knew I had sticks in there. I just didn't know how far I got with them. All right, that's good. So that's a good deal there. We got 20-pound gear on there, and okay, I think to start off with tonight, let's go over to our hard baits. Let's see here, Buck. Something in here. Bass. We're gonna hit that first hole. I'd like to hit that first hole with. Oh, you know what? We'll see. Okay, let's throw. We're gonna hit that hole first with a walker. See if we get anything to bite real fast on the surface. I love that surface hit. So that's what we'll throw out there first on this guy. Now we got our match rod here, the Skelehan 11.5, 27.5 pounder, and a 25.3 engine on him though. But that's all right. I think. What did we throw on here, Buck? We threw 25 pounds, so we're balanced out real good there. 27.5, 25.3, 25 fluorocarbon. I'm running no leader on this one, guys. I'm not gonna run a leader on this. Bass. We're going after bass. This is a match rod for bass. So we got a 4-aught hook on there. On this one here, what we put on this guy here? We put the small minnow. So this guy here, we'll start off with shiners. Come on. What's the matter here? Oh, I can't stand the scroll bar when it gets all screwed up. All right, we'll grab ourselves a shiner here. Get him on there. Now, that should take care of our bass fishing. Let's get into our catfish and gar at this point. So, we got bottom rods here. The next Halloween stick up, nice 72 pounder. Let's get him. Let's see, what are we going to do for these cats? Well, want to get leeches on here. I want to get my heavier rods here. What do I got? Let's throw large minnow on here. That's what we'll do. We'll go large minnow. Now I'm running 7-aught hooks on everything, guys. I got 7-aught hooks on everything, and there's a reason. Okay, the reason that's why I put the hooks up there. The 7-aught hooks it's that perfect hook for all of these fish that we're going after. Okay, where's my little chart here that I got in front of me here? These catfish. Flathead goes up to an 8-aught, right? The channel catfish goes all the way up to a 7-aught. So with this 7-aught, we're still hitting, even though it's kind of large for channel, we're still hitting the unis. It's within the range. If I would have went 8-aught for flatheads, which you can, then I would have kind of been missing. I'd have cut down on my chances for the other fish. And the blues, they run 3 to 8, pretty much like the flatheads. So, and the gar, again, gar 2 to 11 for gar. So we can still, these 7-aught hooks, that's still in the range for a nice sized gar, and unis will bite on a 7. So that's kind of why, if you're coming down here, that's what I do. That's what, our leader's about shot there. We're going to have to replace that leader before we should do that now, Buck. 87 pounder. Get rid of that leader. You got that in your backpack, I would hope. 82. Way. All right, we're good there. So large minnow, our 7-aught. Now back to our sticks here. Oh, this one here's about shot too. New fishing trip. Why not? 87. Where's this one? Here's another one right here. Just replace that. Get rid of that. Again, 7-aught. Okay, so what did we put on this guy? We put a large minnow on this guy. I think I want to put large cut. I'm going to stick with large cut on it. That one's good to go. What's this leader? That one looks pretty good. So we got large minnow, large cut. We're just baiting up for the catfish first. So let's do. I like these catfish hitting on these crawfish. So I want to get a crawfish on there. Where's the crawfish at? Put a crawfish on this guy, and then for the last guy, they love these leeches. And the other thing is too that, of course, we're not going to be fishing in the same spot, but if you fish it in the heron, your flatheads and your largemouth bass are kind of in the same spot. So you load up with leeches on bottom rods, and you get that wall time between the catfish bites. You'll actually pick up a couple of largemouth on the bottom rods with these leeches. So think about that. That's something in the heron. So that's what I do. One of my tricks I do. I keep a pole with leeches on it. That way you can at least catch a bass or two. You're not stuck with just worried about catfish. All right, so let's take a look now. Let's regroup. Got 7/0 hooks on everything, Buck. All right, we got our large minnows, got our large cut bait, got our crawfish, and we got leeches. So we'll start off with that when we hit the catfish. We're gonna bass fish first for first 40 minutes or so, catch a few bass. Then I thought we'd go after a little bit of catfish. I'm trying to time it all right so we hit kind of towards the end of the night, end of the day, end of the night for the gar, in case we have to fast forward in. I want to catch, it's bad for the stream, but I mean, if you want to catch big gar, you want to be there at night. We're gonna try to end the stream tonight in the dark, hunting big gar. So that's what we're headed for. Start off during the day with playing around with the bass and the little stuff. We're just gonna walk around. This is gonna be a truly fishing with Buck, I'm pretty sure tonight. I haven't had a lot of the folks from my house check in with me today, so I think a lot of them may be off with other engagements for this evening. So it'll be a nice little stroll through Quanchkin Lake for Buck. I need a break. All right, let's see here now. We got one more thing to do, Buck. I think you got the wrong fish net here. Yeah, you do. What were you doing with this boat? Get him out of there. Oh, right. Boats, buddy. That's not the right boat. All right. Not that we need a boat. You're not allowed to have a boat there. So it doesn't matter that we don't have a boat, but I need a fish net. So that boat has to get out of there. Let's see. We'll just put a boat in there for now just to have one. It ain't going to matter. Now, what's the fish net here? See, we don't need to do this, especially for a fishing with Buck. I'm going down there. I'm going to fish for 2 hours in real life. And I'll hang around a little bit to catch them. But, to make my money up after the stream's over. However, I don't want to beat this big net of mine up. I just fixed it not too long ago. It's at 96%. I don't want to beat it up. So what we got to do is, I can definitely get 1,000 pounds of fish a day down in Quanchkin if you're farming flatheads and if you're farming the catfish. So I'm going to need to farm them a little bit, but I don't need to beat this expensive net up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop down from 1,300 to 900. I normally clear over 900. Sure, I can fill 1,300, but at least this one here is cheaper to repair for the 2 hours I'm going to be there. It'll cost me less than what it's going to cost me to repair this one for 2 hours. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to downsize a little bit, so we're good to go there. We don't have to worry about boats or nothing, and all of our gear is set to go. That looks pretty good, Buck. I think we can call that. We can call that. Alrighty, folks. That's what Buck's taking. We're going to Quanchkin tonight. Be back at 8 o'clock. We'll go ahead and tackle this. We'll see how many of these flatheads and gars we can pick up. Hopefully we can get ourselves a couple of nice big bass down there. I like fishing for the bass. One of my favorite bass spots down here is the Quanchkin. So, see if we can get a couple of big ones up. That's for sure. All right, thank you all for watching. I appreciate that. Got anything out of this show tonight, please hit the like button. We appreciate that one too. If you're not a subscriber, think about it. Promise I won't pester you with stuff. We got a great library over there on the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Great library. And it builds every month. I keep building it. I'm doing my best. All right, we'll be back at 8 o'clock to get this fishing trip started. Never, ever give up the fight. Remember, we all live downstream. We'll see you later.